Hey guys, welcome back to A Love for Beauty. My name is Adrienne and I am showing this video in a different type of format. I'm not going to be showing myself only because this is strictly going to be about the paperwork that I am going to be going over with you guys, so that you could kind of see what my surgeon's office, what my providers expect from me, or expect from any of their patients that are going to be having weight loss surgery. So I won't be showing myself in this video. There will be a two-part to this video. So I'll go into depth as to why I chose the doctor I chose and why I've chosen to have my surgery out of the States. So we're gonna go deeper into that in another video, but for right now, I'm just gonna show you the paperwork, okay? So please disregard my little setup here, but this was, the way I am gonna be working with showing you the paperwork. So I hope that you guys can see this. I hope it's not too blurry or anything like that. If it is, I definitely do apologize. But let's go ahead and get started. So it says, congratulations for choosing your bariatric surgery. We look forward to following you in your weight loss journey. We also want to make sure that your experience with us is a positive one. Please print out a copy of this and bring it with you, as it includes important phone numbers and information you'll need to have handy. So that's one of the reasons why I printed it out. For those of you who have not watched any of my previous videos, I am scheduled to have my surgery on October 3rd of 2017, and my doctor's office put me on a 5-day pre-op diet. So that starts on January 29th, 2017. So let's go ahead and get started into the information. So it says below you'll find information regarding your pre-op instructions, diet recommendations, etc., etc. Most patients will be staying in Hotel Del Rio in Tijuana the night before surgery. If you're coming alone, the provider will pay for your stay at the beautiful hotel. You will share a room with other single patients if you come by yourself. Now, if you wish to have a private room, the price is about $70 per night. If you are bringing a guest, you will be required to stay with your guests at the hotel at your expense. So I am bringing my babe with me, so that's not a problem. I already was going to pay for a private room anyway, whether I had someone with me or not. But being that this would be my first time going out of the country, I definitely will be having someone with me. So I will be having a private room. Additional people after the first two in the room are charged at $12. Your nutrition plan is included in your price, but your guests, if any, will be required to get their own meals at the hotel at their own expense, which should be pretty self-explanatory. You will be provided with the pre-op nutrition and dietary needs by us as your surgery package. Medical staff has a room 24/7. It is always there for patients. You could just dial the nurse line from your hotel room. The staff will drive you to your post-op medical treatments, and staff will also drive you to and from where it is time for you to take you back to the airport. No prior reservations are required by this hotel for our patients. There's wonderful restaurants in the lobby as well as local eating establishments. The hotel is beautiful and is located in a beautiful part of the city. I did locate the hotel and read some reviews on it, and it seems to be like it would be good for the days that I will be gone anyway, or we will be gone. Please let us know in advance if you're bringing a guest, so there's enough room in the van for when the provider picks you up, as we may need to arrange an additional van and times. Now, please make sure your incoming flight lands at 6 p.m. Or later. Please make your return flight take off for noon or after. So prior to your surgery, please stop taking any blood thinners, aspirin, ibuprofen, Aleve, naproxen, vitamin E, or multivitamins that you normally take 2 weeks prior to surgery. doctor prescribed medications are fine. So I don't have any prescribed medications that I'm currently taking, so I don't have to really worry about that part. But I will stop taking my vitamins. If you are not sure, please call us. You may take Tylenol if needed. Make sure you start your pre-op diet on the amount of days prior to your surgery, typically 3 to 5 or 10 days. Like I said, mine is a 5-day diet. The exact amount of days was sent to you in your surgical approval information. If you're still unsure at this point, the amount of days for your pre-op, you can refer to the patient portal. And it does have all of your information in there, when to start your diet, when your surgery date is, and all that. Now for breakfast and lunch, it says it should be low-calorie protein shakes. Stay away from carbs and sugars and alcohol. You may have broth, chicken, or vegetable, sugar-free Jell-O, and sugar-free liquid. And sugar-free liquids. Avoid carbonated beverages before surgery and certainly after. If you have a fruit smoothie, make sure it's seedless. You should drink 6 to 8 glasses of liquids each day. At dinner time during your pre-op diet, you may have a lean protein with no seasoning, spices, lemon juice is okay. Just a couple of bites of chicken, turkey, or seared tuna is allowed. This protein aids in shrinking your liver prior to surgery, which will help you get by. Please make sure you're getting some exercise, just walking 30 minutes a day, which I did put up a vlog of you guys showing me at the gym, and I've been walking an hour a day, or at least 45 minutes every day. 5 to 7 days a week is sufficient, and this will aid in your recovery and lessen your risk and complications. Please follow your instructions carefully, as we and the medical staff do not want you to have any problems or complicated circumstances to arise. Please do not deviate. Where did I leave off at? Please do not deviate from your plan before or after surgery. There may be times in your journey where you need to make choices and be accountable for your actions. When these arise, please apply common sense that relates to your procedure and do what's best for yourself during this change of lifestyle. If you're not sure about something, again, please ask. Now, I have some highlighted points here just so I'll kind of know. 3 days prior to surgery, it states to please take a laxative, 1 adult dosage, one time a day. 3 days before surgery, this will help with the surgical gas and constipation that comes with surgery. You may choose a brand of your choice. So when I go shopping for the things that I'm going to need for my post-op, I will take you guys along with me and kind of show you the kinds of things that I'm going to need to pick up. But so far, I haven't really bought anything yet, but I am about to start buying quite a bit of things. I don't want to buy too much. You don't want to overdo it, but you do want to buy enough of the things that you'll need. Now, packing for the surgery, all U.S. citizens must show proof of identity and passports. I've already taken care of this part. I've already applied for it. We're just waiting for them to come back in the mail. So we already have this part taken care of. Now, it says if you don't have it, that you could bring your birth certificate or whatever. But I believe that the laws have changed that you must have a passport if you're going to be going outside of the country. It says, please bring and wear loose-fitting clothing so you're comfortable. You may also want to bring gas strips with you. These will help ease any discomfort and gas pains. There is a Wi-Fi internet available. I heard that it's not the best, but you can bring a laptop or anything of that with you. You also get to take home a copy of your x-ray, which is included for free. So I'm definitely going to take that with me. And if you plan to do any type of shopping, cash works better than credit cards with local vendors. So I will be taking some cash with me. So that's the second page of instructions. So I'm going to go ahead and put up the third page. Okay, it says prior to surgery, please take a laxative of your choice 1 time at 3 times a day before your scheduled procedure. A fasting period is required to perform the surgical procedure. Please adhere to your pre-op for many reasons, including to prevent complications with bloating, diarrhea, and other symptoms. So you really need to follow the instructions that your doctor's office is giving you. This is my life, so I definitely will be following those instructions. Again, this travel documents is basically about having your passport and all that good stuff. The next thing is the departure information. Your flight schedule should be entered in the patient portal. Email us or email to us or called in or fax as soon as it's available. All return flights must be scheduled at 12 p.m. noon to allow sufficient time to drive you to the airport, and crossing the border takes time, and we want to allow sufficient time to get to your destination. So again, since we're going to be, traveling, I'm sure you got to go through customs or anything like that. Recovery recommendations, depending on which procedure you have, because they do more than just gastric sleeves and weight loss surgeries there. They do other things, but they specialize in gastric sleeve and weight loss surgery. So if you wish to stay extra nights, you will be responsible for the cost. Your recovery stay is included in the cost of the package, which I will be talking about in the second video. If you are traveling by yourself, and you'll likely share a room with another person, which we already went over that earlier in the first paper I showed you guys. Then they have information about payment. The price includes ground transportation to and from the San Diego airport, recovery stay, preoperative workup, labs, evaluations, cardiologist fees, and the hospital fees, anesthesiologist fees, and surgical group. The cost is limited to the above and will not cover other charges or events that may require additional surgery or treatments. The price you were quoted will be the price you will most likely pay, but while extremely rare, any additional fees would be due at the time of service. There is a deposit that I did pay earlier in the year, and that was for the deposit of $250, which it gives you a list of ways that you can pay it with a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all that. There is a cancellation fee, so if I decided to not go through with my surgery, any money that I have paid towards my surgery, I could get back minus the $250. And then it tells you how to handle your balance, which they accept cashier checks. You could pay with your debit or credit card, MasterCard, Visa, all that good stuff. So that basically is all that balance and payment method information there. Okay, so the next page is the day before surgery. You will need to be outside, curbside at your scheduled pickup time by the benches, and it tells you where to go. They also have a diagram on their website where it will show you exactly where you can be picked up. You will make sure that your flights, there's usually 4 pickup times, 9, noon, 3, and 7. So I haven't scheduled my flights yet. That's the last part that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to make sure that my flight, I don't want to get there too late. So I want to get there around noon. So that's what I'm going for. But I'm going to schedule my flights within these pickup times. Now, if your flight comes in after 7, then I believe you just have to get picked up the next day. So you want to just make sure that you can, if you were to go with them, that you would, pick your flights within that time. Then you will call to check in when you arrive to the curbside. So the driver may be alerted to pull up to the curb once everyone has arrived. You will be calling, tells me the telephone number and all of that stuff. You will be going for your pre-op blood work the day before surgery unless you arrive at 7 p.m., which in that case would be the next day. So that's why I really want to get there as early as I can to get all my blood work and all that stuff done the day before. And then you would check into your hotel, relax, and enjoy your stay. A representative from the surgeon's office will tell you what time your shuttle pickup will be for the next day, and make sure you ask for your pickup time so you know when to be in the lobby the next day to go to the hospital. The night prior to surgery, which I'm having my surgery on February 3rd, so that's a Friday. So Thursday night, nothing to eat or drink after 10 p.m. and get a good night's sleep at the hotel. The morning of surgery, of course, there's no food or drink, candy, gum, etc. Wear comfortable clothing and shoes that can easily be removed. And make sure you're in the lobby of the hotel at the pickup time, you were told. Pack all of your things to bring with you, as you will likely spend the night, of course, in the hospital. And then at that point, for any additional questions or concerns, you could contact the nurse from your hotel station. So that's pretty much all of that paperwork about the day before surgery, the night prior, and the morning of. Now, the additional information is, please know that we're here for you before your arrival, during your stay, and after your surgery to answer any questions or concerns you may have. You may want your stay to be happy and healthy. We want your stay to be a happy and healthy one. Please let us know if you have any problems or issues, and we will do our best to resolve them. There are no solids of any kind immediately following the surgery, no carbonated beverages of any kind for 12 weeks following, no heavy lifting for 6 weeks following, nothing over 10 pounds for 2 weeks, and nothing over 25 pounds for 6 weeks. Your sutures will be stitched in a way that facilitates drainage, not like a plastic surgeon would close a wound, as these are designed to drain. This approach may not be familiar to you, but rest assured that avoiding infection is the doctor's primary concern. The sutures will be removed, and the sutures will need to be removed, and you will be provided with discharge instructions, basically attesting to this. So I will get in more detail with you guys for that, but basically you will go home with sutures, and my primary doctor will be removing those. Please do not hesitate to call, email any questions or concerns that might come up between now and your scheduled procedure. The important numbers to have on hand is the number for the pickup, the nurse station. You can automatically dial the nurse extension, and it's from your hotel room. Your pre-op instructions are basically there as well. To ensure your safety and successful outcome, please read all the pertaining information to your upcoming surgery. Patient care and safety is your doctor's #1 priority. Failure to adhere to your pre-operative instructions may result in a post minimum of your surgery procedure. So that basically, just do what you're supposed to do. Postponement of your surgical procedure. I don't know why I wasn't reading that right. Sorry. And then smoking. I don't smoke, so that's something that I don't really need to worry about. And as I've stated, I don't take any medications. But if I get a headache or anything, it does say that I can take Tylenol. But it does not want you to do any type of smoking or blood thinner medications 14 days prior to the procedure. Anti-clotting drugs should be suspended 2 days prior to surgery unless otherwise indicated by a treating physician. All other prescription medications should be communicated to your surgeon's team on your health questionnaire or local physician prior to scheduling. You may take Tylenol if needed. The health questionnaire that you go through when you first start this process, and kind of that information lets the doctor know what to do to prepare you for surgery. So it had a lot of questions about what was basically your medical history and, if you take medications or anything like that. So that's pretty much all this page has on it. So I'm just going to show that again. Okay, and then up here it states fees stated do not include personal items or the client's travel comparison. We suggest you bring a small amount of cash for your travel or your companion. You may also want to bring cash for shopping, to tip the bill person or drivers at your discretion if service was exceptional, which I don't mind doing that when I get exceptional service. Before you're admitted to the hospital, you will undergo the preoperative evaluation that's required for your safety. If additional studies are required, they will be performed or indicated. Though highly unlikely, advanced studies may require postponing of the surgical procedure and may also require additional costs. So, that is fine as well. It lets you know that, of course, obese patients have higher complication rate than normal patients. There's the ICU at the hospital and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much all that says there. And then it says if you agree to everything, you will sign. So that just has like my little signature and all of my information below. And I signed this packet January 1, 1816. So it's coming up, like I said, pretty soon, guys. I'm going to review this footage and see if I need to, redo this. But I wanted to show the paperwork for the surgery. I hope you guys are having an excellent day. Thank you so much again for tuning in and watching the vlogs. Like I said, it will definitely get more in depth, but I wanted to share that information with you guys firsthand. Thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.